Hello everyone, my name is Minicon and welcome to tutorial today on how to help you on to get the most out of Fruit Loop Studio 10. So at the moment, the most essential thing you want to do is to find a good BPM and study BPM patterns and effects and all those good jolly stuff. So at the moment I'm running up my BPM/tempo at 128. 128 is the standard BPM for house/electronic music. All dance music ranges from 120 to 140 BPM standardly. So you can get different kick and hats from all different producers or companies, but I seem to choose my effects from and instruments from Native Instruments and Vengeance Essential. So at the moment we've got ourselves. First things first, start and push the bass of every song is the kick drum. You can get a soft kick drum or a harder kick drum. It depends on what type of genre you're going to make. If you're going to make a techie house track, you're going to go for more of a harder type kick. So the standard thing here is the best thing to do is to lay your kicks. If you have one kick, it brings a lot of atmosphere. If you lay the two kicks, it gives you more atmosphere. So first things first, you want to get the master channel. The master channel will have every single instrument and everything. The master channel will have all the volume and every other instrument being playing straight to that. You can separate every single instrument into its own mixer. So for example, I like doing all my tracks to set all the kick drums into the number 1. It says effects here, but it goes into the mixer. So if I was to stand this up to 5, it would go into the 5th mixer. So you go down to 1, and the standard effect that comes with Fruit Loop Studio is parametric equalizer, aka EQ. I prefer to use the 2 than the 1. The 1 only offers knobs. It's a bit disgusting, I know, but it only offers the knobs. So you can't get a wide amount of freedom and a lot of connectivity you can get with this instrument. So let's close that now. You can either replace it or you can hit the none button. I've got myself some separate plugins, VSTs, whatever you want to call them. You can get VSTs and plugins. You can download them from the author. You can just check them from the internet and whatnot. So the first thing you want to do is to get yourself an equalizer. So I like to EQ everything, even the master. The best thing I like to do in the master is slam some compressor on it. Compressor down and compress the whole song and track. So you don't want to put it too high, so that's not too much. I like to delete this limiter. Limiter too much limits the amount of volume coming out of the frequency to come out of the software. So one way to side change, you can link this to an instrument and then you can bring the loudness down and overlay this and make it a side chain effect. The side chain is that when you have one instrument playing, when one instrument plays, another instrument plays, the instrument that has been sidechained will duck when the other instrument is played. So for example, we can just leave that like standardly, so reset. So you just mess around with this pretty much, guys. This, you pretty much, the master volume will stay standardly where it is at the top. So to get more of an umphy effect, you might want to pull the compressor down, but other than that, you'll be fine, guys. This is the volume of the instrument. So if I was to put on a deep blue glitch, this is great for dubsteppers, a bit of electronic music going down. This is great. You can mess around all these effects. This is standard. You can randomize pretty much over, as you can tell. But we don't want that in our studio session today, so we can close that down. So you can just mess around this. As you can tell, the higher end frequency, the more instrument or the frequency being hit more is the lower end, as you can tell by the bass of the kick. So you pull this up, as you can tell the difference if you can be quiet now. As you can tell, it resonates more when you uplift the low end. So I like to put mine at 60%, so you can get 10% right now. I'm just change 60%. starts off with kick. You can either insert another layer, or you can actually legitimately layer the instruments together. What you're going to do is you can make a layer, as you just saw. You right click on the instrument layer and then click set children. You can remove these, you can remove the pattern notes, and you can right click and click 4-step standard. You can click 2-step or 1-step. I normally, well, every single producer should know that 4-step is the way to go when a chorus kicks in. You want to do 4-step and all that good jolly stuff. So 4 steps is the way to go, guys. And you get the velocity. I'm not sure what the velocity does, but the fine pitch is a great way. It's a great way to increasing the pitch of the tone. The best way to do it is if you get one note go. That's how kick layer. You can name the layers and you can color layers by quickly pressing F2. I'm going to call it kick. And we can go on to the next essential part of music, of like those stave here. So we can slam in the first pattern. Yeah, increase that a little bit. So 4x4, that's brilliant, guys. I tend, is that 8? I'm not sure, guys. Yeah, that's it, guys. So yeah, that's it, guys. So 4. It's like one note. You got the A. There's 2 notes. I tend to make it look more professional, more lengthy, more big. But you can't. So you cut it down to 4. It's pretty easy and very user friendly. So we're gonna get our hat in now. And we can get a hat. We can get a snare. This is like a standard hat. It's great just to put the ease off the whole kick drum. So we can get ourselves a nice hat from the selection we have of Vengeance Essentials. Yeah. So if we go look at this, guys, and the cymbals and hi-hats. See that instrument's got a bit of the end's a bit sharp at the end and just cut off quite fast. We layer it with another instrument, same open hi-hat. There's a nice effect that does. So we'll slam it in there. Maybe quite down. Maybe the second open hi is a bit too noticeable and a bit too high, so you can get that one noticeable but not as loud. Oh, the same one. So hi-hat done then, guys. So we can get a standard dirty Dutch snare drum will be if I can remember it, guys. I'm not sure if I can't remember, but the great with the kick drum is you can get the snare 4, 2. There you go, guys. So this is like you might have heard in Afrojack featuring Stevie Aoki and Mrs. Palmer. No beef. They use this on the second lead of the chorus, and it is an amazing snare effect. That's been featured in more like dirty Dutch electronic house tracks at the moment. So what is you do, guys? I'm not sure if it's correct, guys. Can't remember. Okay, so there you go, guys. If I can just remember this scout, guys, the full length. I'm trying like it's like you could carry on doing this as you do, but I'm pretty sure on like one of the tracks they do on the last like snare roll here they do cut it off. It goes into the later. It does sound pretty good, guys. So I'm make that effect. this is definitely the hardest part of making a track. But I got a feeling you guys will be familiar with this pattern. Use that for the moment, guys. That's a well-known pattern and a well-known song. So we'll get ourselves a tidy piano that will match that instrument. Well, notes. The piano Ibiza, and I'll probably go with that. Octaves. Let's see here, that is C sharp. Oh yes, that's fine. And C sharp, you can either hold shift or you can control and V as copy and paste. And I like to put it down an octave. Might be going faster than the original song, but you can hear progressive chords, like chord progression maybe, so yeah. So chord progression, guys, so get ourselves in line. It's perfect, guys. Exactly. The more exact you can get here on fruit, the more exact. a great little melody there. Copy those notes in and make like I'll show the effect I do sometimes in my track. Don't deny guys, but there we go. So if we go back, so I like to go up and down. That unfortunately, this isn't the best example, but you get my point, guys. So if we go up here, that's the lowest on this area, and the highest note, that one over there. So we'll draw. Kinda keeps doing that, guys. We can zoom in. Just figured out. I've known that for a while now, guys, but painful is going back to position. Okay, control and you right click. Well, you hold the right button. So it's great, guys. So if you keep doing that now, guys. Oh god, guys, I'm gonna do that. So if you can get a good melody on this video today, that'd be great. If we go into one of my current projects, so you get the gist of the whole notes, but the melody isn't the best. So if we can progress onto the melody, guys. The melody. So here's all my tracks. It's all like in depth. You have to go all the tracks, all the layering and crap you go through. So like standard house intro. We're just gonna do standard kick with the hi-hat, like I said. hard problem with the song at the moment is the progression up here.